Hello, welcome back to the Crafty Organizer. I'm Noreen Burke, and a few months ago I did a video on amazing cardboard storage ideas and you guys loved it. So today we're doing even more amazing cardboard storage ideas. Let's get started. I love upcycling cardboard for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's such an economical thing. It keeps things out of the landfill and it allows you to make things custom for whatever your needs are. A great example of this is I had gotten a wine subscription, and when I got the boxes, my mind immediately started spinning. So with those boxes, I made this totally Tiffany storage dupe, and if you haven't checked it out, definitely take a look. But I love taking things like this. The only reason I did have to spend money is I covered it with the contact paper and I bought the handles. In last week's video, I had talked about affordable storage solutions for your craft space, and I used this little board to show how you could fold your fabric to fit on storage shelves or in drawers. And a lot of you commented back, that won't work for me. I have way too much fabric yardage for a little board to handle. Here's a tip for you. Use larger sheets of foam core or cardboard, or go to your sewing supply store and see if they're throwing away the bolt core. Then you can go to your bookshelf and just remove a shelf or adjust the shelves so that you can store the entire large bolt of fabric on your shelves. This will allow you to store a ton of fabric. I've done this before with clients that had never even thought of just removing a shelf or adjusting it down and having shallower shelves for some of their smaller tools, or even making a drawer out of that cardboard we're upcycling so that they have additional storage space in there. Another great idea for a box in your sewing area is get some glue and press a nail through the bottom. This creates a custom storage box for your threads and bobbins so that they don't slide all over the place. I thought this one was a great idea. Now let's look at bookcase box ideas. With large boxes, you can create any configuration for a small side table, a small bookcase. You can cover them with contact paper, or you can get the bulletin paper like I used on my bookcases and decoupage it for strength. If you are making a taller unit out of cardboard though, pull it away from the wall just a little bit, about 1 inch to 1.5 inches, and use wood shims under the front so that here's your wall, here's the bookcase. By pulling it out a little bit, it'll lean it back so that you don't have it topple on top of you. If you have another way of anchoring it, perhaps with a fabric strap that goes through, please do whatever you can to make sure that these are safe in your home. Now, if you are doing this, you'll want to make sure your boxes are sturdy and that you're not storing tons of heavy things in it unless they are being kept low. So to strengthen these boxes, you'll want to have an additional layer. So you'll have the box, have a separate piece of cardboard, and then when you lay the other piece on top, it is going to be extremely strong and able to withhold the weight that you're putting in it. This example, they took the lids and flipped them upside down and rested the box on its side into the lid. This makes for a super sturdy storage unit. Now let's look at box ideas as desk organizers. I've always loved the ability to customize things by using other inserts inside of one box, but by cutting shapes down to fit the specific needs and covering it, you can get some really unique ideas, and you can also get very fancy. Now, if you want some amazing suggestions on customized organizers, definitely check out Sherry over at the Posh Paper Lady. But also, a Pesos Crafts DIY has the best video tutorials. She does some amazing tutorials, and I love watching how her mind works at how to make things fold and unfold, and she's just super entertaining to watch. So I'll have the link to that video in the description below, but definitely check out her channel. Now let's check out some box ideas for everyday organizing. Because cabinets are often difficult to organize, having a box customized to fit inside is going to really utilize the space efficiently, and by adding custom pulls and labels, you're really going to have a nice, clean look. I've always loved the use of wrapping paper or contact paper to unify the look of something. In this case, they used it to back the bookcase, but then also covered the boxes, so this looks super coordinated. If you're having a hard time finding storage for specific items, cutting a cardboard box down to fit it specifically is always a wonderful way to upcycle and create storage for yourself. I know I've shown this can idea several times, but each time I come across it again, I always think it's such a smart use of an existing box that you can repurpose in many ways. I think so many times we're lured into the idea of buying drawer organizers when we can simply cut down boxes we already have and make them work for our needs. I loved this one from Home Happy Home. These fabric covered boxes now look beautiful and like they're part of the design, but it gives all of this additional storage that they can just neatly tuck under the bed. I loved this different take on organizing books. By having the box cut at an angle, they can keep all the small books towards the front and the bigger ones towards the back. So you can get really creative with the storage. This is another one for clothing, but what makes this one work, I always recommend folding clothes in the file system. These boxes work great for that, and I love the addition of the labels on the outside, quickly identifying what's inside. Next up, it's cardboard. Fold it, cut it, let's make it yours. There are so many different shapes that you can take on with cardboard, and since it is so easy to cut, glue, and tape together, you can really get creative with how you are utilizing this to make some really unique custom storage. I love this shoe holder so much, and it's not just for shoes. Even though this would be a great space-saving technique, you can cover it and use it for bills, magazines, papers. I love this one a lot, so if you like this particular idea, let me know in the comments below because I would love to tackle making this one. Now, the thing I'm always talking about is finishing touches for the win, and in this case, it's that cohesive labeling that we're going for. So consider the labels that you're going to apply, whether it's with a printer, your Cricut, or even hand painting things. In my area, these are all just cardboard boxes that I got from IKEA, but a lot of them I upcycled and recovered with contact paper or with scrapbook paper. But the thing that unifies all of them together regardless are the labels. So have fun with this. Go onto Pinterest, search ideas, duplicate or purchase through Etsy any of the labels that fit your style, but this is where you really get to have fun, and by labeling these things, it makes it super easy to find later. I am still working on that crazy contraption that I had for storage. I'm going to give it one more try, and if I can't get it to work, I'm giving up, but at this point I've invested so many hours in it, I'm almost tempted to just show you the fails that happened with this project. So if you'd like to see an epic fail video, let me know in the comments below, but I'm still hoping I can pull it off in a way that's easy for you to duplicate and economical. So I'm going to give it one more try. If you don't see it next week, let me know if you'd like to see an epic fail video instead. Thank you so much for watching today. Thank you for my patrons who allow me to make these videos. I cannot wait to share Saturday's video with you. I'm going to be doing it as a premiere live so that I'll get to interact with you. Be sure to check the community page or my Facebook page to see what time I'll be posting that. But I look forward to celebrating a big milestone, so be sure to check that out. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.